A battle for division supremacy. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. With that, let's get down to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins, emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the New York Jets. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
10 logo.
50 seconds to Mike. He's scared. 50 seconds to Mike.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. Wilson now in his second season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Forced it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Balazs. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Haywood. Ready?
Balazs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Rock it.
He's checking.
The drive will commence with a run by Balazs. Now the ball comes loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. 5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a second down coming up. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The throw over the middle taken in. He's going to go. Albert Wilson. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, an 80-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Tighten
You
up.
draw Corker.
Undercross.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught by Clive Walford. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
You got it.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen.
They'll look to throw. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Switch up. Switch up.
Now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Mike, 57.
Back to throw now on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Don't get nervous. Hey, Alpha.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
2nd and 5. And an alley to run. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Hey, Orbit.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. I'm coming. 57. Mike, 57. I got you. Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of two quarters.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
54. Check.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Balaj. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Pick the edge. Come. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, exit.
57.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
57.
2nd and 13. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Down. 10-2 soft. Smooth. We ain't giving him nothing to do. Hey, get it.
They're going to look to throw. They're able to locate Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Right there. 54, right there.
Now.
Now back to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
18 Gator. 54. No chance. They go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wilson's got it complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey,
2nd and 2. And this is Parker, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Jenkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm going back to you. 57 to Mark.
61, matchbox 5.
2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Get it, baby. Boom.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Williams. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
Hey, box drop. Get it.
They'll look to throw here. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Back to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 8, read.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Recon, 132 fighter. 6 guys. Hey, Zoo.
57, Mike, 57.
They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Balaj. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run it with Balaj. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and 11. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. This is Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go, G, get off the field.
Darnold on 1st down. Throw complete to Herndon. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Dolphins now down by 7. At time, a huge factor. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
18 Gator. Look at me. Go, go. 52. Alert, alert. Get it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What less? So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Set, ready? 90, wolf.
Go, go, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play in the game. They'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Miami, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to